Morgue chat to you. Hey, everybody in for socialism, raise your right hand. Think you get my point? That's what Morgue chat's about this week. Going back to the old definitive points that we like to make to you to change your mood, change your week, change your thinking. Come on, people, let's change, and not the change that they want to give us. It is time to stand up. It is time to unite together under one banner for actual liberties. Your liberties are being taken away incrementally through small legislature attached to larger bills. It's fucked up. There's something you can do about it. Just say no. Get on the goddamn phones. I gave you these numbers before. You call your senator. You call your congressman. Everybody's got to do it because the incremental taking of your rights equals your slavery. It is all going to become a system of martial law soon. Don't you see what's coming? They've got enough fucking Arabs out in Dearborn that wherever there was ever an Arab crisis, that might entail having the feds come in, the army come in, and watch over this group of individuals, which would put them in your city, which would make them spread out from there and generally take... All they need is a small space to do it in. Give them an inch, they'll take a fucking mile. We still have state sovereignty rights. It's your, to your Constitution, it is your 9th and 10th Amendments guarantee that. Remind your congressional leadership that that is what's going on. Understand, they don't really have anything to do about it, but they are the ones who put up the voice of the people. They're the only ones. That is, if they're not corrupt fucking weasels like most of them are. Then they just put up their own agenda for whoever puts more into their campaign. Anyway, the fact is, it's almost tax time. It's almost Easter time. Oh, that Morgue chat's going to be fun. You guys are going to, love it or hate it. Alright, anyway, it's almost tax time. You're paying all your taxes, aren't you? To Uncle Sam. Read the fine print, man. You don't need to pay taxes. Every federal tax that you pay every year goes only to support the monetary system that gives dollars upon loan to your government. You're never paying for anything that you really think you're paying for. Government infrastructure, health care, blah, 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 blah. Your government pays none of this. They pay it all directly to the Fed. The only ones who pick up infrastructure that is important to you is your state. Your state taxes pay for this shit. Your cigarette taxes, the other 42 taxes they dump on everything else. You pay 5 phone taxes. 5 different ones. That's fucking nice. I'm not even going to smoke this because they pay so much tax on it. Alright. Can't put it there though, that would be sacrilegious. Great Book of Kilberry. We haven't had the Great Book on in a long time, and I thought you children might need to know some intense, ancient knowledge that should be one in all mankind. And that's where it comes from. Alright. Enough of that. Time for a reading, children. It's about what's happening to you. It's about the establishment of the military in your government. Not your government, I'm sorry, your country. They took away laws saying that our own army could never police the streets of our government, or in our states. That's in our 9th and 10th. That's our amendment to the Constitution. That is our right to sovereignty, and only in that state shall there be militias, well-regulated militias, but yet militias. We need more infrastructure, and then we'll come under that quality. Anyway, the reading for today, I can tell because I got it marked on the bottom where you can't see with a paper. This is called playing God, and this is what they're doing to you. You'll brace yourself for a good long while and then present your case up before the bile. Your life's a sin and you stand trial. You can hate, but don't forget to smile. Your sins of flagrant heresy are sins of aggression. It's your battery. Your sins of avoiding society. You're criminal and you don't look like me. Hands up, stand down, up against the car. Shut your mouth and tell me who you are. Looked like you were having too much fun. I give you a second and suggest you run. Me, motherfucker, you can call me God. I'll tell you when you're being way too loud. People like you don't deserve to breathe, and I'm here to keep you on your knees. Seething scum in your houses of sin. Open up, I'm gonna kick it in. Human rights, I violate. Land of the free, I desecrate. Then there's no worse place to be at the end of the day than within yourself staring out through a cage. One slitted window allows you to see murderers and rapists all running free. Time to realize the things that you bring. The harbinger of hate, you kill all things. Close your eyes and we watch it all die. Close your ears and turn your back to the lies. Long time since the book spoke to us, but it speaks well. When it opens its pages, it says good things. So I hope you listened well this week and you understand what's coming down, because you can close your eyes, you can close your ears, but it's coming down around you. Obama is not the biblical, that's crazy, Antichrist, but he's the Antichrist. He is the unionizer of all things globally. That's why they put him in that position, to do this, to gain our trust, to do this. And every fear-mongering tactic that's going on is a bunch of bullshit. It's an orchestrated fucking piece of crap thrown down your throat by them in the media to make you think in a certain way. Ignore it, please. Listen to people like I told you to last week. I hope you've gone to some of their sites. They have a lot to say, more than I do. Morgue chat for this week. Testament in the background, by the way, man. Practice what you preach over the wall, don't you think? It was a little appropriate. Later!